be looking at Perplexity AI engine. I'm already familiar with ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, Claude. Claude's used for coding a lot. Gemini for regular projects, docs, sheets. The Grok tracks the Twitter real-time data. So political issues or global issues, I usually search on Grok. ChatGPT is good at piecing itself when you're writing a paper, but it's more fictional, more that is fact-based and citation. I would use the Perplexity AI, and that's what I want to do today. Okay, here with Perplexity, I'm putting in the prompt that we're doing in academic research about current shifts in, let's say, graphic design profession. Let's see if it gives me good sources about the shifts in graphic design profession. Maybe I should also add a year of 2026 to make sure that it's relevant data. But right now it's working. It looks like it's working for a long time. All right. Let's see. All right, it wants to specify what exactly I'm looking for because this prompt is very generic. For every one of the areas, it's asking me how to specify the search for that area. What I'm looking at is what kind of um, job landscape they're looking for right now, because it's with AI automation and everything going on right now. The shift for graphic designers is dramatic, and people who are outdated, they have a hard time finding a job. Which tools you're most interested in? These tools are like Figma is not outdated. Adobe Creative Cloud got outdated. Webflow, AI design assisted platforms. Okay. Business model, compensation trends, project-based work, subscription platform, monetization, impact of AI. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking at impact of AI and automation. Employment and recruitment trends. I'm not really worried about remote and hybrid work. More into like what exactly the skills people are, the recruiters are looking for, and how to show it in our portfolios. So I'm gonna ask it to share more information about this impact of AI and automation. So let me add that to the prompt. Regarding to impact AI and automation, and exploring how generative tools, creating workflows, and value proposition. And how that instead of employers, I'm going to go for hiring managers. Currently looking in our portfolios. All right, so this is some prompt engineering that we adjust the prompt so that way it gives them more specific data. Right now, it just asks me to clarify what angle to take it in and It can summarize recent academic literature, pull industry reports and white papers with key statistics, provide conceptual framework or models used in behavioral tech adaptation studies, suggest methodologies for their own empirical work. What I want is to summarize the literature. Summarize recent academic literature about current shifts in graphic design profession regarding to impact of AI and automation, exploring how generative AI tools, now you have to be very specific, are reshaping role responsibilities, creative workflows, and the value of proposition of human designers. What are hiring managers currently looking for in designer portfolios? Okay, let's go with that. This one's designed a little bit differently. It doesn't have a back and forth conversation that Grok has or ChatGPT has. It's mostly one prompt, and then it generates the answer for you. So you have to, if you want to include the history of your conversation, you would want to just copy the whole thing and say, this is what you gave me, yes, your answer, and here's how I'm going to answer back to continue having a conversation with this AI. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Prosper. You're at work and I'm not that following. I would like a quick hint. Quick hint?
Yeah, I'm not really following your conversation. Though
Oh,
that's
we're
all.
having an AI workshop right now. Since you're at work, it might be hard for you to keep viewing my screen. I'm working on Perplexity AI. It's one of the tools that is commonly used for generating citations and research-backed data. Compared to Grok, that pulls data from Twitter, so real-time data, but it's more like people that post on Twitter, and who knows if it's real data or not, but it's current data. Perplexity is a little bit not as like current on what's going on right now, but it got sources from academic papers and research backed. Okay.
So what is its usefulness like?
So right
Its
now
usefulness.
it gave me information about the graphic design profession and how it shifted using with the evolution of AI, and it gave me data from 2019 to 24, which seems a little bit outdated because right now the AI is used more than in all those years. So I'm going to compare their response from Perplexity AI, research back answer, to what Grok tells me from X backed current data. Okay, this looks pretty relevant to what we do now. Human AI collaboration design, designing workflows, where AI is a collaborator, not a tool, setting boundaries, managing creative loops, conflict resolution between machine logic and human intuition. So, what exactly are, um, there we go, what I was looking for, what hiring managers are looking for in portfolios. From the researches of 2023 to 2024, we see for 30%, they're looking for case studies with clear client briefs, problem statements, solutions, and measurable results. So if you have a portfolio that just shows a picture and says, "Hey, I designed this flyer right here," it's not something that employers are going to be looking for. They're going to be looking for a case design, meaning that here's the problem that the client was facing. This is how we solved it, and this is the result that they had, and they had so many more clients, more clicks, more revenue, something that is a measurable result. A lot of times it's challenging to measure the result of redesign or a new design, but finding a measurable um, summarization of, okay, we redesigned the brand, and 3 months later, after redesign, the client received 20% more customers. Even if it's not directly tied to redesign, maybe there were other shifts, you still put it in a case study that this is what happened, and likely that the logo redesign, the brand redesign, caused that shift in client retention or their return rate. Okay, mix of human and AI generated work. So they're looking mostly for case studies. Then they're looking for section talk titled AI co-created works, explaining prompts, revision, and final outputs. So being able to design with AI and with current tools right now is a big deal. That's second to the first. So first, case studies. We've done it for tens decades now that we do case studies. People who are going to school, every time you go to a design class, they say make case studies. If you go to a developer workshop or take a developer curriculum, you always work on projects and you always see case studies. Like, here's a project I created, here's the problem I was trying to solve, this is how it's solved. Portfolio section, AI co-created works. I think a lot of designers are missing that. So if I look at LinkedIn and I see a designer, so designer, it didn't search it right. Designer, designer. Did I do it? Yeah. I need somebody with a role of designer who shows up first. Look, right here. Project manager, next generation, transparency. Okay, he's hiring. I need a person who is a designer. Okay, let's see. Senior designer. There we go. Misha is in New York. She is a senior designer. She shows up first. I think she works at Apple. Yes, she works at Apple. Let's see if she has a portfolio on her LinkedIn page. I actually do not see a portfolio. She might be not on the lookout, but yes, she has a portfolio. Okay, she has a portfolio. Let's see. It's protected by password. All right. So her portfolio is just for recruiters, not for everybody to see. I'm gonna have to find another person. Let me see. Maybe in some posts she shared how to access her portfolio. Uh, no, she didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to find another person who is another person who's a designer. Let's see. Randa, design consultant, senior creative designer. Noor is a senior creative designer. So, okay, she has a Behance portfolio. Let's see if it's updated with AI co-created work. So 2024 so right now she has case studies. All of these are case studies. Um, Designers who have portfolios on Behance, great job. She has the introduction, she has the links to LinkedIn, Behance. These are non-clickable links, and nobody's going to be typing this. So this is just, I guess, visual. But okay, so if you look at, this is her resume right here. We gotta look at visual storytelling. This is case design. This is what happened and what the result was. Challenges and collaboration. Okay. See, telling stories through a portfolio is a great work for a graphic designer. What we're looking for is AI co-created work. And it doesn't look like she has any. At least it's not labeled. So she has some of the top things that employers are looking for. That she has case studies. She has a lot of case studies, and she does not have AI co-created areas. This one is possibly AI co-created. Mm, but it doesn't specify it. Electrical car social media. Because it seems new. Let me see, does it show me when it was created? Um, no, I don't think it does. Published November 16, 2024. A lot of times it happens when designers create their work and the AI is not relevant, and the last design that they created is in 2024. AI moved so much and they weren't looking for a job, so they didn't update their portfolio. I think this one is a little earlier, 2022. Okay, so she has pieces that are from 2022 to 2024. Something that is more relevant to AI, we're going to see in 2026 portfolios rather than 2024. If I look on Google and I look for AI relevant portfolios, so designer 2026 portfolio. I'm looking for like an actual person. Here we go. Elijah posted 5 months ago about product design portfolios and that he made a review, and um, we got, which portfolio was it? Does he have a link to it? No, he doesn't have a link to it. Okay, he never shared the link to that design portfolio he was looking for. So I need actually a person who is looking for a job in 2026. Okay. There's best portfolio websites, but they don't look like they're designs from real people. I don't know why. Uh, yeah, they're not designs from real people because I can't go on their website. These are just generated views of the designs, but not. So if I search this person right here, hi Lily, come here. So if I look for this person right here, no, polls so hard. I don't think there's a lot of polls. So if I look for his website, there we go. All right, he got pieces from 2025. Okay. When you create visual pages like this, it actually does have a storytelling. This one doesn't have the last piece where you share um, how much improvement the site had or the business had. He's just showing the workflow for the visual appeal for it. So it meets the case study criteria, but um, not completely. Because he shows what he's done, but he doesn't show how it impacted the result. Here's 2026. Twenty 2024. This one's 2026. Generative motion system. Okay, now this one is AI assisted design right here. So generative motion system is definitely AI assisted graphic design. So having a portfolio with AI assisted work and telling people that hey, here's AI assisted project, having that is one of the top things that the hiring managers are looking for. So they're going to be searching for AI co-created works. So this is the keyword they're going to be looking for. Explaining prompts revision, he hasn't done it, but having a keyword on the portfolio and having a few projects that are going to be standing out, that are going to be searchable by AI agents, because it's AI agents who are going to be looking at your portfolio and evaluating you real time, rather than the actual people that are going to be looking at your portfolios. Uh, Process transparency, process flowcharts, timeline showing where AI was integrated. A lot of the portfolios are going to need keywords and conversations that are showing exactly this process right here. Sketch the final timeline. So that's a part of case studies where you show how your process works, how and where AI is integrated. So that's I feel like that's combined with case studies. Um, Originality, conceptual depth, rare innovative design concepts that AI would not produce, um, cross-disciplinary mashups. Okay, so applying a design in a way that AI would not produce by itself. Just like there are a lot of posts online that we see that are AI produced, and you're like, okay, that's AI production. Let me see home. Like, this one's not AI. You can see things that are AI created, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's AI. I'm not gonna read it. Uh, Everybody's talking about AI. Okay, this one right here, AI created. AI created this, not a person did. Because they're busy, they're cluttered. This one probably AI generated too. This is. Believe if you. Oops, this is too loud. So this is likely to be AI generated or co-created with AI right here, human and AI together. Let me see. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need this. And we don't need this. Okay. Technical proficiency, being able to use the design tools to see the details. A lot of it is about detail orientation. This is probably going to be what the human's going to be looking at. All of these, 30%, 20%, 18%, so that's 50, 68% of your portfolio is going to be evaluated by an AI agent. So having a lot of keywords, having good processes with case studies, being able to show the process. Where did I end up at? At co-created design with AI?
Yeah.
Okay. How relevant AI stuff would do with you and graphic design and stuff. So, Prosper, if you're looking for a job in design, or you're looking to work
Mm.
remotely for a company that's working with remote workers, you would want to be searchable. You would want them to find you. And this is how they're looking for you. They're looking for you through AI agents. Uh, they're looking for case studies, for their descriptions, for how did you solve the problem, and how you created AI co-created works. So this is going to be all done by AI right here. So 68% of this process is going to be done with AI. Then this right here, that's 32%. This is going to be done with a human person. So first 68% are going to be uh, just automatically selected. And then seeing if it's rare, seeing if it's innovative, that's going to be the personal decision of a recruiter because they're going to see hundreds of portfolios that were selected over here on this side. And then they're going to see them and they're going to select one or two from those hundreds. So if you want to land a job, you would want to do pass both. You have the case studies, you can be found by AI agents, and you have rarity of the design, you have technical proficiency, that you know your tools, and you have um, your storytelling that things make sense. AI is gonna pick up the case studies. AI is gonna pick up the co-created works. They're gonna pick up the process flow chart. Maybe they'll pick up some design tools, so having that included, and clear captions, concise storytelling. So this 7% and this 15%, that's gonna be judged by humans. Most of the work you do is gonna be judged by an AI agent. It's not going to be judged by human. They don't have time. um, 10, 18, 20, and 30. So that's 68, 78, 78% of judgment between if you're a fit or you're not a fit is going to be done automatically by an AI agent who's going to be searching through portfolios. And if it can find yours, it's going to judge the content if it fits the criteria of the job. And then from your portfolio and everybody else's portfolio that matches the job, the human's going to see it. If they see it, they're going to see if it's unique. They're going to see if it has a good storytelling. They're going to see because all the portfolios that fit the match and that pass through AI agent is going to be still hundreds. HR is not going to stop looking at hundreds of portfolios. Their eyes are going to be like bleeding and tired, and they're going to be like, this doesn't fit, this doesn't fit, and it's going to look good, but it doesn't fit. Oh, this one stands out, and then you have something stands out. So first you want to go through the AI agent um, keywords and that it can find you. It can see that you have AI co-created works, that you can work with AI. There's gonna be almost no work available that does not use AI in some sort of way. All of the companies are removing their departments. They're becoming really small. There's going to be maybe 10 people working in a department for the whole company that consists of 2 million employees. There's going to be only like 10 people who are working in creative fields or developer fields, and they're going to be the experts in the field. There's going to be no entry opportunities. There are going to be only excellent people who are able to go through this process. It's going to be really fun, but it's a big shift in how the companies are hiring right now. They're not looking um, at too many portfolios right now. A lot of automations happening, hiring automations happening right now as well, and things are moving forward to actually tailoring towards what AI is looking for rather than what people are looking for. So this is the criterion automation that we're going to be looking at. Takeaways from portfolio builders. Um, okay, so this is the process that it's showing how to showcase mixed media, how you're interacting with AI, how you have the prompt and you have the AI generated, and how you refined it to meet the criteria of a project. Because AI is not perfect, so you got to make sure that you have that level, the standard of okay, we have to be accurate, we have to be factual, we have to represent the company correctly. I just had a volunteer who generated certain posts on social media, and those posts changed the logo of the company on the post, and he was okay with posting it. So that is a poor level of standards that would not be acceptable by companies that are trying to recruit designers. You have to have factual information, make sure that the AI is generating correct graphics or being able to edit towards the correctness, because companies need to be represented correctly by their clients. because that's how they have retainment of their clients, and that's how they have the income. Let me see. So quantify the results, incorporating metrics. So satisfy data-driven hiring panels. Okay. Um, there is a design of the portfolio that we seen did not have data-driven hiring panel. It had a visual video, a showcase of their portfolio. They probably received a position through human interaction, through connections. Likely not being selected by an AI agent. I don't think they can right now. They can look through a video to get the information out of the video. You actually have to keyword onto the website like exactly what you've done, or put it on a photo. Like this is the process that I've done, even in small font, or if it's on the back end, so that way AI can pick up the information from the video. Display process journals, project boards, Jira boards, Trello decks, capture interactive cycles. Trello is used a lot for project management. Being able to work with a project manager or an AI-based project manager is a plus that hiring manager are going to be looking for, because it's not going to be quick when they transition from regular project management processes to AI-driven management processes. So that's a process that's going to be happening over a year or maybe two. So being able to work with traditional project management systems is a plus, but being on the advanced AI design side, that's going to be the thing that separates you from the rest. Update technical stack, list AI related tools that you can use. Okay, diffusion model API. What is AI related tools? I don't know what this is. Diffusion model API. Uh, Postman? Collection resource? Okay. Here's GitHub. Diffusion models. Introductory posts, videos, lectures. So, Prosper, you asked about tutoring. Go ahead and use AI as your tutor. Um, just like I did right here. I saw a name of something that is an AI related tool that showed up for this AI here. That means I should learn a little bit about it, and you go ahead and research it. Okay. Okay. And this is very technical on how AI is working. Diffusion tool. Knowing about it, knowing how the engineers develop AI, how it works, that's going to be relevant to any profession, not only graphic design, but knowing how your portfolio can be found, how your projects are going to be found, how your social media profile is going to be found, because all of that is bought information. Um, Companies don't waste time. They put money into search engines, AI-driven search engines, to find people they're looking for. Adobe Sensei, that sounds like Adobe Sensei sounds like the Adobe Creative Cloud type of program. There's AI. Okay, they're shifting there too. Innovation serves as backbone for advanced tools like Firefly, agent orchestration.
Sorry, Mama, I'm about to go. Do you have like a social media where you do post stuffs like this?
Social media post for what?
For stuffs like this, like for things like this?
Oh
you are doing right now.
I just shared it on in the general chat. So this is one of the perplexities what we're looking at right now. How it generated takeaways from portfolio builders. So it generated this answer right here from this prompt. Summarize recent academic literature about current shifts in graphic design profession regarding impact of AI and automation. This is Perplexity AI. There's a million tools out there. You're not going to learn all of them. You just need to learn the relevant one for the project and know the general idea of where the limitations are for and use cases, limitations, use cases, and then being able to use the AIs to continue learning, continue developing, and seeing how you can succeed in the world of AI agents, how they're looking for you. So that way you can adjust to the current environment and adjust your portfolio because you're looking for a job right now, right? I said you were looking for something, Prosper. I think in general chat.
Yeah.
Yes, you said you're looking for a job. Okay, let me see if I have uh, if I have you in the volunteer um, community over here. Oh, I need to log in. Gmail. Or maybe that's because I was logged in with too many accounts. Let me sign out of all and then try to re-sign in over here. Are you gonna give it to me? Yes. Okay. So it's because I had the accounts signed in that wasn't looking for Prosper. Okay. This is yours, Prosper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
First,
sir.
okay. First of all, your Discord name was not 250459. Your Discord name is YouTube Prosper. This is your Discord name. You should update it, or I could update it for you later today. And I'll shift you to active as well since you're here. Uh, I see that you do not have a LinkedIn account linked over here. I see that you have a Discord, but you don't have a LinkedIn or Gmail. Let me see if I can fix that for you. Sheets. I'm gonna need a full name. There you go. Okay. So yes, you didn't add any LinkedIn page. LinkedIn page is a must if you want to work as a designer. This right here, 250459 is not your Discord name. Uche Prospe is your Discord name. This should be in here. Okay. We're volunteers here. We don't get paid, but you can use the community to build work and get better, so that way you can get a job and be found by by hiring, process. Okay. Professional email. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna add this so that way people can see your email and contact you. Okay, and then I'll say that you've been active um, right now, right here. Last email, last contact, certified active, last active. There we go. That's today. Now you're gonna show up as active over there on the volunteers. Okay. I need to refresh this. Okay. As you can see, your username now is correct. Um, and your email is correct over here. It should show you as active. I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Need to spread this down. There we go. Okay. Now that should show you as active. Let me refresh this page. So now this one right here can be found if people are searching for a graphic designer. Your keyword right here that you're a graphic designer is going to help people find you right here. So if they're looking for design, if you put in the design over there, they'll be able to find you. Creating more areas where people can find you is going to help you get a better job, and have a job at all. Because right now you have your graphic designer, you have the goals. You I couldn't find your LinkedIn. There's no way I can see your portfolio. I don't know if you have one. Let me see if you introduced yourself right here on Discord. Okay, so you introduced yourself, but you didn't show any links about your portfolio. There's photo manipulation designer. I can't see your work. If you had a social media link, I could have looked up your work, but right now all I have is just a word of mouth that you're a photo manipulation designer, but I haven't seen your work, neither with the agents, AI agents, unless you have it somewhere. So cross-linking in a lot of places would help you. So if you put over here, hey, I'm a photo manipulation designer. Here's my portfolio at Behance. Please look me up. See my portfolio. Because if you see the portfolio of people, I think some people show that their Behance. Let me see. Behance. Okay. Some people show their link over here in the description, and now I can use this link to look up their portfolio, and I can see what they've done. I can see what they've done, and I can contact them. I can message them. I can tell them, hey, yeah, I love your work. I have a product right now. It needs kind of like this design, and then I can contact you. Or an AI agent is gonna see that you have multiple accounts. It's gonna show up junior motion designer and illustration. Um, so this is motion design right here that we can play it, and AI agent's gonna see it, and they're gonna be like, okay, they have proficiency in motion design, they're cross-linked, they have multiple references to their work, they have a LinkedIn page. I can go see their LinkedIn, see cross-linking right there. They have a LinkedIn page. On our app, they have a LinkedIn page as well. You see over here, I can click on it, and it's the same person. It's Alina. So Alina put her LinkedIn everywhere where she wanted to, and now she's able to be found by AI agents. She probably already has a job right now. Look right here, merchandiser, stylist of her branding collection, contemporary. She's not working in the field that she wants to. She wants to be a motion designer, but right now she's working with clothing. So something that's related to clothing, like over here, and that's motion design related. See, she did both motion design and clothing. The only thing that I do not see is um, actual words on paper written that, hey, this is what I've created, this is where I collaborated with AI, and this is the result that I came up with. I increased the brand's awareness by 20 or 50%, according to the research I've done with 100 user testers or a test group. So that's what's missing on her portfolio is she has the pictures, she has the visual identity. So if a human sees it, they're going to be able to admire it and maybe propose to her. But if AI sees it, she has no chance. Right now, on here, she has no chance. Not on this portfolio. If she had more conversation, more text on here, or conversations over here, um, like, I is this got it? And probably not on this one. I would probably add this one right here. This one. Got it. The data. So this kind of information is important. And when you just show the project by itself, which a lot of designers do, we just want to show our work and have our work speak for itself. It doesn't. It needs context and information about the case study, maybe drafts, maybe some sort of process that you can show to get better visibility, get better understanding from hiring managers. So that way you can succeed in the world of automation and um, hiring managers with what they're looking for. And that's what they've been looking for since 2023 to 24. Right now, I think that automation engines are going to be have some relevance too. This is a little outdated, but yes, a lot of it is going to be automated, and only 15% is going to be seen by an actual designer. Maybe 15 to 20% of the portfolio is going to be seen by the designer, the actual person. The rest of it is going to be an automated system that you have to go through and edit your design to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna take this response and I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna take it to Grok to see what it says about the current situation uh, of um, so I prompted Perplexity. So I prompted this, hide that corner thing. So this is what I prompted. Summarize recent academic literature about current shifts in graphic design profession regarding the impact of AI and automation, exploring how generative AI tools are reshaping role responsibilities, creative workflows, and value proposition of human designers. What are hiring managers currently looking for in design portfolios? That's for what I prompted to Perplexity. And I had GPT OSS, OpenAI answer to it. Guess those are open resource. I don't know what Perplexity AI is doing here. You can use different AI models to work with it. Okay, and then this is what I got. And I'm gonna share with it. I got a response. And I'm gonna put it in quotes so that way it knows that this is a response that I got from there. And then I will prompt ChatGPT. This is Grok. Grok. I'll prompt Grok. I'll say, uh, how relevant is this research in today's hiring manager standards of hiring designers? Also, I want to know what is the employment rate. Graphic designers. from 2025 to 2026. There you go. Okay, so I got the information from Perplexity AI. It did an academic research. It found the um, approved academic papers from 2024 to 2020, I think 2022 to 2024. And now Grok is analyzing the answer from Perplexity AI with using information of today's um, information from XAI because that's where it gets the current information, and it's going to give me some feedback about it. So I'm looking at a Perplexity summary based on 2019 to 2024 literature, remains highly relevant mid-2026, but it's directional rather than exhaustive. Hiring manager standards have evolved consistently with themes that research AI fluency is now table stakes. While uniquely human skills, strategy, storytelling, ethics, measurable impact differentiate candidates. Um, so storytelling, measurable impact, all of that strategy, storytelling, ethics, measurable impact, all of those four areas are going to be seen by AI agents, not by a human at first. So that's 75% of your portfolios. If you have a portfolio, they're going to be selected by an AI agent and being able to clearly explain it in text and visual because AI can interpret visual. It can interpret videos as well. Just it takes snapshots of videos. It doesn't take them for um, every step, every frame. It takes a frame like per certain number of seconds. Right now is it's getting better at interpreting videos, but right now regular photos, summary of videos, and text are the best ways to communicate with AI agents. Today, hiring standards, the core IDs and Perplexity response align closely with 2025 to 2026 industry reports. AI as collaborator, not replacement. 80% of business use AI design tools, but only 18 say it reduced their need for human designers. Uh, well, you just output more design through having AI design tools. And Nvidia has Nvidia has scaled down a lot. They know what they're doing. They scale down a lot on their creative and back office support, like graphic designers and marketers. Um, it's the first department to go. Whenever a company is scaling down, the first department is like a marketing department. That's where designers are. AI handles repetitive production works, layouts, variations, basic assets, human focus on creation, strategy, brand narrative, ethics, and business outcomes. So, being able to understand business metrics and communicate business outcomes is definitely going to be a relatively relevant skill. Portfolio expectation, show process transparency, communicating how the case study went, how it impacted the company, human AI collaboration, prompt AI draft, human refinement, so case studies, a big deal over here. Okay, Grok is measurable results, KPI, like conversion lifts, original conceptual depth. So this is what the person's gonna see, original conceptual depth. This is not gonna be able to be judged by AI right now. It's gonna be able to be judged by a human once you go through the AI selection process. Hiring managers prioritize narrative-driven case studies over pure aesthetics. So communicating stories in the case designs, being able to communicate just like we've seen with the previous design portfolio review. We've seen that she created videos and she posted them one after another. Here's the process, but she never talked about it. She never said, this is what I started with, this was the problem, and I created these videos right here, and they were meant to do this. And when they were deployed, they had um, so such a reaction from the market. People were happy to see that. Okay, key skills in demand, Figma. That's UI UX design. Graphic designers would be able to use Figma as well, because graphic designers are kind of like a people who wear multiple hats. I would say that the unicorns um, of the designer 2026 and Clutch. Mhm. A proficiency prompt engineering. That's going to be for everybody. Being able to communicate with the AI agent to generate things and for you to get the results that you need, make sure that they're relevant, that they're on point, and that they meet the criteria. Going to be 100% a skill for any profession. Strategic thinking, user empathy, cultural sensitivity, ethics. Yes, please have good ethics. Um, ability to drive business metrics and collaborate cross functionality. People who are doing self employment and creating designs that are for friends and for businesses who are nearby, what you're doing right now with Azur Agency volunteering here, when you do that and you focus on what the end user sees and how designs are communicating with them and being able to um, get people to look at the value, being very clear with communication, um, then this right here, drive business metrics, it follows. But it's important to keep track of it, like when we create designs for our clients here, we create them for free, but we also get the business metric, which is a video or a testimonial of the client saying, here is how your design helped me. And that's the proof that you were able to drive business metrics, you were able to collaborate with other people, and you were able to deliver results. Hybrid technical and creative skills, Figma, prototyping, data-informed designs, Canva. Can be a lot of businesses use Canva. Learn Canva, Figma, learn basic large language models like Grok and Perplexity. Um, updates since 2024, growing human side of AI or anti-AI craft, movement, clients and managers value work that feels authentic and emotionally resonant. Yes, this is how you stand out from everything that is just purely AI generated with no standards. Whatever it spits out, just post it out there as much content as you can. All the trash quality of design, that's what hiring managers are not going to be looking for. They're going to look for quality, uniqueness, that it stands out from the other works that are also generated. Um, demand is stronger UX product designers, stronger growth. That's because Claude is so easily used in development world. That's why UX product designers, uh, we're the ones who create a high efficiency prototype, make sure that the flow is working well, and we feed it to the developers who are using Claude, who are using a generational tool to create that kind of design and make sure that it follows standards. So we got to make sure that the front-facing product, the client-facing product, is representing the company, is representing what it's supposed to do, is usable, is easy, and once it's generated, because it's going to be very close to what we put in, once it's generated and deployed, then it actually follows the idea of the whole project purpose. Entry-level roles are more competitive due to AI handling junior production tasks. So entry-level doesn't exist. When they say entry-level, it means that you don't need the types of experience with other companies that senior level is going to need. It's going to evolve a little bit better that they're going to say, okay, for entry level, you just need to be able to prompt AI, have some experience with projects. But from entry level, you come in with 5 to 10 years of experience actually working on projects. It's best to start it either before you finish high school, or as soon as you finish high school, this is where project creation starts. So as soon as you finish high school, um, and school, and you have projects, you have proof to say, okay, I worked with AI agents, I know the environment, I know Figma, I know what you're going to be talking about, I know how to work with project managers, I know how to communicate. That way, there's not a lot of things that the company is going to need to teach you. Because through layoffs, a lot of senior developers are available for entry level roles. Being able to compete with them on the portfolio level, where you describe the case studies and show how you impacted business metrics, uh, that's gonna stand you out, because people who have been stagnant on jobs that they've been working on, like one of the portfolios we've seen earlier, I'll show it on the on OBS where I'm recording. Um, so one of the portfolios had 2025 projects, and it didn't really had AI collaboration, but she was a senior developer. So a lot of times they get laid off and they don't have updated portfolio. They don't have case designs. They're not competitive in AI agent world. So this is where you can be start a competition by creating a portfolio that is relevant, that has case studies, that describes it well. It's easy for AI agents to find it and show it to their people. The summary is a solid foundation. It's not outdated, but top candidates now explicitly demonstrate AI narrative workflows in portfolios and interviews. This is relevant exactly right now, May 2026. Employment outlook, latest bureau, they project the growth 2%, and current employment rate, they're 265 to 70,000 jobs in US from 24 to 25. The reality, there's no growth. There's a lot of firing. There's also a lot of hiring. So growth seems to be just like even out. It's not like there's more jobs that are available. The market is just shifting of what's needed, and people are being able to supply what's needed, be able to work with AI agents, AI tools, things that are new to the companies, adapt to those. But if they're not, Zapier or Make AI, uh, those are consistently used in AI workflows and automation. Um, and more and more jobs are created to create systems that lay creative stuff. Uh, 82% of design hiring managers report stable or increased demand. AI is expanding the need for strategic designers. Unemployment for design-related fields remains relatively low, while compensation is fierce for desirable roles. Bottom line, for job seekers, especially relevant for Azur Agency work, the field isn't dying. I don't know what that word means. Bifurcating? I think it means shifting. Let me double check. Bifurcating. Divide into two branches. Okay, bifurcating. That's an odd word. Okay. Designers who treat AI as superpower while showcasing human judgment, strategy, and results are in high demand and better paid. Pure pixel pushers face more pressure. So if you're creating a mindless design and using AI to just push out the designs that are no quality, that don't really follow the guidelines, that are not making an impact, not helping a client, not helping somebody. They're just there to look cool. It's not going to be helping. Something that has an impact, something that shows your judgment, the good judgment, that your decisions, and it actually communicates how you made that decision, that you had a strategy, and that it drove results. Somebody said it helped them out, or somebody said that uh, they were inspired by that design and they're gonna do better. So how did it make a difference? Making that difference and communicating that difference is going to be in high demand, and you're going to be able to find and connect with somebody who's looking for you. Updating your portfolio for designers or building services around this as a Azur Agency focus on AI, human hybrid case studies, and business impact. Want to help with sample portfolio structure? Thank you. Automation for new clients or tailoring this to nonprofit impact design hiring. So this is the end. Um, the Grok AI works with multiple agents. It has multiple agents collaborating with each other. If I ask it, um, how did you come up with this answer? Summarize um, in a sentence for each of your agents. Okay. And I can ask Grok to tell me how it came up with the this answer based on the agents that it has. Right now, it's working with 4 agents that are bouncing their ideas and their perspective across each other to give the answer for the prompt. So it says, I came up with the previous answer through a combination of my built-in training knowledge, updated through 2026, real-time tool, assisted verification for the latest data, and structured reasoning to synthesize it into a balanced, actionable summary. Knowledge base agent drew on pre-trained patterns from thousands of design industry reports, Figma State Designer Surveys, AIGA. If you're a designer, you should know what those communities are. BLS data up to mid-2026, which already confirmed the Perplexity summary themes, fluency at table stakes, human strategy ethics as differentiator remain core to hiring standards. Web-based search and verification agent used real-time search to pull the freshest 2025 to 2034 projections, the growth for designers, and 2026 reports for Figma, LinkedIn High Insights, Hiring Insights Industry and Analysis. This is why you guys need to be on LinkedIn. Every designer, every creative who's coming into Azur Agency has to have the LinkedIn profile, has to have their portfolio if they want to be hired in today's world. To validate employment numbers and confirm portfolio expectations like process transparency and AI human collaboration. Synthesis and relevance agent cross-reference 2019 to 2024 literature and Perplexity output against the current trends. 34% of managers requiring AI skills, stable increased demand for strategic designer to assess ongoing relevance without overclaiming. So it was looking at the trends and that they were proposing 2% raise, but the reality is that the uh, the employment stayed about the same, with the layoffs, with the hirings, just about the same as last year. Just a lot of people laid off, a lot of people hired for new tasks. A lot of people are available to get hired for tasks because the boundary of entry has decreased. You need to be able to communicate, you need to be able to think, have a good judgment, and communicate with the agents. So communications level has increased, technical level of proficiency has decreased. And that's why a lot more people are available to work for the same jobs right now than in 2025. Okay, contextual adaptation agent tailored the response to your Azure Agency nonprofit context by emphasizing practical advice for portfolio for hybrid workflows and ensuring truth sitting, seeking balance, field evolving, not dying. This multi-step process ensures accuracy, recency, and usefulness. Not single agent dominates, it's collaborative internal reasoning and tools. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Just this result over here in the general chat. General chat result. Mm-hmm. Ooh.